Hey guys, what's going on? It's Infinity, and I just got back from seeing the Mandalorian and Grogu, where we follow Din Djarin, aka the Mandalorian, and Grogu, of course, as they are on a new mission, going throughout the galaxy, of course, the Outer Rim, and they're sent on this new quest that leads them into a little bit of danger, and of course, it is the Mandalorian and Grogu who are there to save the day. And that's all I gotta say. Is a spoiler-free review. And I do have to say, this movie is really good. It's really good.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Of course, a lot of people have been saying, oh, it's only just a TV movie. Or it's just Mandalorian Season 4. I can definitely see the criticisms there, but it's still a movie. Like, it felt like a big Star Wars movie. And there's definitely a lot of great in this movie. Of course, Mandalorian and Grogu, they're awesome. And one of your parts is like basically the first part of the movie, everyone agrees is the best part. I can definitely see where it is. That whole scene where they're in the snow, and of course they're using the AT-RT, and of course the giant AT-ATs, and just this really cool scene. It's really action-packed.
That's really
and full of awesome
cool
fights. And yeah.
The most got to heartbeat is the first part is when they're in this room of the Empire, the doors
they're inside
open,
the AT-AT.
and then Mando starts defeating all these bad guys, and then I know where they're nothing's gonna happen. Then he comes in, the doors in the foggy. It's just every time it gets me goosebumps. But that happened to Star Wars.
And of course, after that, it leads into, the rest of the movie. And it's just a really good opening scene.
Yeah.
Of course, Zeb gets some good screen time. Of course, he's been in a lot of the merchandise, the figures, the Funko Pops, the Lego sets.
Yeah.
Of course, Razor Crest does show up, but not as much as what I thought it was going to be. I thought the Razor Crest was going to be a major part of the movie, with how much they're promoting it across the toys, the action figures, the Lego sets, all the promotional material. I thought, it's going to be where we're going to have it, where the Razor Crest is going to be the main vehicle of the movie. And it wasn't really. It was there, but they barely used it.
Yeah.
And that's one of my gripes, is that I wish that we got a little bit more screen time with the Razor Crest, because I think that with the yellow on it looked awesome.
Oh, yeah.
And how they explain how the Razor Crest is back, it's definitely a really good way to reintroduce the Razor Crest. And of course, a new some new paint on it, and it just looks awesome. It looks really cool.
And I do have to say, there's another ship in the movie that I wish it got merchandise too, but it never did. But it's mainly for some of the parts of the movie. But it's Grogu and these little guys. Everyone.
You mean the Anzellan starship?
Yeah, that one.
So they did make a Lego set of that. It's
so funny.
Yeah, it's really cool. And the Anzellans do show up a lot in the movie.
Yeah, they do.
They don't really promote it, but the Anzellans are in the movie a lot, and they definitely play a bigger role than what they did in Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. Oh, God. Oh, boy. They were annoying in Episode 9. They are great in this movie.
Yeah, they're great.
They're really good.
Seriously.
Their interaction with Grogu, awesome.
One of my favorite parts is when they're about to fix up the ship, and Grogu's wandering off, trying to play with them.
Yeah.
And then
that scene's actually pretty funny.
And then Mando's stay.
Yeah, that actually is a really funny scene. And that's one of the great parts of this movie, is that it has plenty of humor, but it's not great humor. It's more that's pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Quite cute. Of course, this is Jon Favreau directing this movie. Of course. This is the first Star Wars film to release since 2019, which is crazy. And I have to say, for a big return to the big screen, this is definitely a great movie.
All I kept thinking about was why could they just skip the last one and just went into this masterpiece of a movie?
Yeah, it's really good. I wouldn't say masterpiece, but definitely it's really good.
Yeah.
And one other thing I did not like is that there's one scene in, like, it's near the end of the movie. It involves Grogu. It's basically a whole scene where it's just Grogu. And it is really hard to follow if you're someone with a visual disability. It is just not good. You can barely see it. Even in Ultra AVX with an HDR screen, a laser projector in Dolby Atmos, it still did not work. I could barely see the scene. And of course, because Grogu doesn't really talk, it made it really hard to follow the scene. And that's really my biggest gripe about the movie, is not being able to see, like, pretty much a good 10 to 15 minutes of it. It was just not fun.
It was kind of fun, but there's some parts of it like were hilarious. Like the part that Grogu makes it a cave.
Oh, yeah.
He puts it in, and then all you hear is the helmet.
Oh, yeah. That's the only minor thing we share, but it's hilarious. Like, that scene's hilarious. Well, I also did like that we did get a lot of cool action, but I felt like there just wasn't enough. Like, there wasn't one big space battle. Like, I was hoping for a space battle. But it's been 7 years since a new Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
And no, like, in space, fighting with, like, giant ships and X-Wings.
Yeah.
There are X-Wings. There is a little, like, sky fight, but it isn't in space.
Like, it's the only thing, like, the only movie that was, like, last year that came out with the Star Wars films that, like, came all spacey is one of my favorites, is,
The New Hope.
no, the one with Jenner selling them.
Oh, Rogue One. Oh, how that movie is so good.
Not, it is all about that.
Oh my god. Yeah, honestly. Like, that's one thing that's like, this movie didn't have enough space. That movie is like, here's all the fights you want.
Yeah.
Here's all the space battles.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about Rogue One, not Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yeah.
That movie's incredible. If you've not seen Rogue One, go check it out.
Amazing.
It is so good. It is so good. So good. And that's pretty much all I have to say about the movie. Some good, some bad, some eh. There's a really cool, scene in the middle of the movie where they're in like a giant arena.
Yes.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Cool.
That's all I'm gonna say.
And actually,
there's also a prequel reveal with it that I'm not gonna talk about because it's a spoiler.
Yeah.
But it is super cool and kind of a deep cut reference, but it's just awesome.
I am going to talk about one part is my favorite. It's the first bit of the film when Grogu and Mandu go off, and they're at like the table with
Sigourney Weaver's character.
Yeah, her.
Yeah.
And
there wasn't enough of her. Yeah, Trump House. And now you have Sigourney Weaver in this movie, and you don't give us enough screen time.
And she's amazing.
Yeah, she's really good.
She just
give us more of that.
Like, she's hilarious. I'm like, scream. Like, if you ever like see like the Grammys or like the Oscars with her,
they literally
stand there with Grogu
at the Oscars,
hilarious,
standing next to Pedro Pascal and Grogu. And she didn't even get as much screen time as probably that Oscar thing.
But my favorite part would have to be is that part, but when Grogu is using the Force and he's trying to get the snacks.
Oh, yeah, that was hilarious. That was funny.
To be like,
yeah. So, yeah, all in all, this is a good movie. So, yeah, what do I give this movie? I give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
There's some stuff they can improve on.
Yeah.
Some things that look good. Some things are so I give it a 9. What do you give it?
Yeah. I would have to give it around maybe like a 5. Like maybe like a 5.
Whoa, that's low.
Stars.
No.
Oh, maybe
we have it worked out 10.
Yeah, it's a 10 for me. It's a 10.
It's a 10.
It's really good, but there's some parts I wish there was more of, but less of, but it's really good.
So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and of course,
Sheep on.
sheep on.